Hey, it's June 12th, 2026. And no, I have not been recording, haven't been doing a lot of walking, and there hasn't been any reason, just life. Uh, I've been getting up early and I've been sitting outside sometimes. And I think that that's the problem. I've been getting up like super early and coming outside. And sometimes when it's too early, I don't want to go walking, um, you know. But then I wait too long, and around 11 o'clock will creep up on me, and it get too hot. But, however, I think, yeah, I would come outside sometime, and I'd go back in and fall asleep. And today, I just felt like sitting in bed, staying in bed all morning, and I had an appointment at 3. So whenever I have something that's about to disrupt my routine, I do nothing. However, yesterday I did go shopping at this warehouse, so I wouldn't say I walked a lot, but I would say I moved. I got away from the house, got somewhere else where I had to walk around. So right now I'm just walking around the car. It's about, I don't know, 4 in the evening, and it's not the most sunny evening. And I said, you went to Sonic, and they have this raspberry drink with, it was raspberry with ice cream and strawberry. It was red, white, and blue, and it was a special, and today was the only day they were going to give a discount on this special. And I don't really drink these slushy looking type stuff, but it was good. And then I said, well, what do you have in, because I was coming for my doctor's appointment. I had a bone density test, and I had canceled it before, and I decided I better go, get it. And so anyway, I was like, what do you have in there? You want to cook? Nothing. In my mind, absolutely nothing. I didn't want to cook nothing. I'm going to stop for walking because I am a little winded today. And I decided I would just order something. And so I did the hamburger, the fries, and along with that slush thing, you always have my tea, any drink. Always have that as my drink. And I think that's what's wrong with me. I'm a little full. So I'm listening to this book called Songs of W.E. Du Bois. And some people say Du Bois, but I think it's Du Bois, and because it's French. And I was listening to it on Libby, on the Libby app, which is the library app audio for books. And that was going on forever. And I was like, why is this thing so long? Like, I could finish a audio book within 2 days. So why is this going so long? And so finally I decided to look up the book. It's an 800 something page book. I was very impressed because when I was on Black Girls Read Too, somebody kept posting when everybody was like, what was, a significant book you've read, or what is a good historical book, and historical fiction, and songs by W.E. Du Bois, love songs by W.E. Du Bois. I think it's Bois, but I think everybody say Du Bois, like I said just a minute ago. And I decided to order it because it is really good. It really is good. I can see why that person people keep posting it. And I don't buy a lot of books, but I really want a copy of that book. So I went to Amazon, and it was $13 hardback. I was surprised because that's a really good book. And I think it was a six something soft. I don't know. So I went to one of those used. So on Amazon, they will actually take you to a used bookstore, and I went to that one, and it was $6 for the $6 and some odd cents for the hardback, and I'm excited to put in my collection, which I don't have a big collection because I've gone mostly to digital, and I think the only thing I really got hardback is like my friend Phyllis, her books. Those are hardback, and that's it. No, there's another one. It's called The Fifth Child. I think I want to order the other two of those. I bought one of those hardback because I couldn't find a digital one, and that is a very good series. It's 2 books to that, really, really good. And so, but Love Songs by, yeah, that's what it's called, Love Songs by W.E. Du Bois. And I think I'm getting to see the end of the tunnel with this book. But it's amazing. It's a really, really good book. I love historical fiction. And yeah, this one's a good one. I wish I could be a writer. I wish I was that type of person, but I'm not. I know my gifts, and that's not one of them. But I love to read it. I love to read it. I don't know. I love just messing with my hair. It's kind of trying to go back, because these here were just as long as all the rest of my locks. And those are the ones that got cut last August. And for the most part, a lot of my hair is growing back. And I need to go wash it. You wash it I wash it more often in the summer because there's more chances to let it air dry, because I don't have I don't know, look at me. Give me a break here. Gotta be able to get my clothes together. I think that was ice cream drippings. I'm so sloppy. But anyway, I don't know what I was saying. And I can't roll this thing back to figure out what I was saying. Tomorrow's another planned day. We have boots on the ground at a park in Whitefield. And it's a fundraiser. I have my canned goods already bought to donate food for the summer food program. And I got some red boots, got some black jeans. I'm gonna burn up. And yeah, I'm ready for the fundraiser event and maybe have a little fun. We're gonna be doing some line dancing. I am not gonna promise anybody I'm gonna be doing some line dancing, because I'm gonna bring this chair with me. Sit in this chair at that park. And yeah, so I thought I'd jump back on here because I hadn't been on here a while. I was happy to see the guy come cut my grass. I have no grass in the front, really, because the reason why I don't have any grass in my front yard is because this house has a lot of plumbing problems. And so where you see all this dirt and stuff is where they usually have to dig up. So if I went and I redid my lawn and got it all back together, if something goes wrong with my pipes, they're gonna have to dig up my lawn again. So I just don't bother with it. But my backyard is huge, and it has, the grass there is pretty good. The only thing I have to do is tear down that old deck. Now, I was gonna have it torn down and then built back up, but after looking out there a little bit, I was like, I don't really think I'm gonna sit out there. I like sitting out here watching people walk by, cars go by, but the negative to that is people will come up there and try to sell me stuff. I was sitting in my screen door, dude come up to the door. He didn't really even see me. And I don't know, I guess at some point they go, oh, there you are. And he started trying to sell me windows. I'm like, no, thank you. And then, even though I do need them, and he was like, asking me questions like, oh, where you from? He's just trying to get all familiar and friendly. And I started giving him short answers. He goes, so what was your name again? I said, I never told you because I'm not interested, And then he kind of found a polite way to walk away. I mean, he could have tell by the way I was responding to him. I wasn't interested. But I guess if you're a salesperson, you're gonna try every sales technique. But he's lucky I'm real nice. because what I could have done is said, well, I got to get up and just close the door. I didn't even have to say that. Just get up and close the door because the screen door was locked. But I let him keep his dignity and I let him walk away. Anyway, so I have done some videos, but I deleted them because I didn't like them. So that's why y'all are not seeing a lot of videos from me. I just didn't like them because there was interruptions. The pause button would go off, and like I didn't finish what I was saying, so what was the use of uploading it? So yeah, I've been recording. I think I've been, but a few days ago I walked. But you saw me walk around the car. That's about all I'm gonna do today. I'm sorry. I'm just not into it right now. Hope I do better. I gotta do better. But anyway, just wanted to shout out, say hello. Remember, God is nigh. You don't have to figure things out. Just, know God is right there. You don't have to worry about it. He'll bring you through stuff, and keep the faith and be good to people. Be nice. There's no reason for people not to be nice to other people. There's just no reason. There's no reason to be rude. And there's no reason to think more of yourself than what you are. Because not one person is better than the other. You may have more money than someone. You may have more possessions than someone, but you ain't better than that person. You got blessed to have a little more, but that's more for you to lose too. So, and I'm not hating on you, because I love the fact when the people get what they get. Because if you get this, that just says, oh, look at this person was blessed. I have the opportunity to be blessed like that. But it doesn't mean I want to be blessed like that. Doesn't mean I want what you have. I don't really want what a lot of people have. I don't. I'm always happy for them, but I don't want what they have. I like what I have. And yeah, I try to do stuff where it doesn't sound like bragging, because I don't know, I just don't think people care for you when you brag. They'll brag, but they don't care for you when you brag. So I try not to brag, but I think that my kids, my grandkids, my mama, my daddy, my brothers and sisters, they deserve me saying something good about them, or say something about what they've accomplished, or something like that, or something about who they are. They deserve for me to say something good. So just because I don't want to sound like I'm bragging doesn't mean I shouldn't. But I shouldn't brag to the point of making the person I'm talking to feel like, because this is happening with one of my people, I'm better, or you're not as good, or yours is not as good, your people is not as good. So I try to not do that, because that's not nice, and it's not true. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I hope this one makes it the cut, because the last 4 or 5 did not make the cut. And so y'all hang in there. Like I said, it is June 12th, 2026. I have completely lost track of dates, days, and times. Oh, to be a senior citizen. It's a great thing.